Hey guys, TommyBryson here, and this right here is fake money, actually. This right here is also fake money. But right here, guys, I have every single denomination in the US currency. Meaning I have right here the $1 bill, real, $5 bill, real, $2 bill, real, $50 bill, real, $20 bill, real, $10 bill, real, and also $100 bill real. And the goal is by the end of this video, you will know exactly how to tell fake from real and what to actually look for. Now you're in luck because I actually took a presentation by the US government on how money actually works and basically how to tell what's real and what's fake. And it's all about a very 3 simple step plan, okay? You feel, you tilt, and you check with a light. And in this video, I'll tell you exactly how everything works. This way, you never get scammed again. Now, Tommy, why are you making this video? Why are you so passionate about telling me how fake money looks, how it feels, and how to check it 100%? Because basically, when I was 17 years old, I sold my PlayStation 4 and I got scammed for around $300 to $400. I got paid fake money and I did not know how to check it. I did the whole test like this. It looked pretty real. It felt kind of real. I was like, okay, so, all right, thank you. And then I tried to use it at a store. The guy was like, hey, this is fake, Tommy. What are you trying to do? And he was like, okay, Tommy, it's fine. And by the way, if you have a business or if you're trying to sell something or buy something, whatever it is, always check the money. Don't worry about offending somebody. No, it's not about you. It's about who had the money before you. I don't know who that person was, if they're a scammer or whatever it was. It's not about you. It's about the person that had the money before you, okay? So always check the money no matter what. And by the end of this video, I promise you, you will know exactly how to check the money to make sure it is 100% actually real US currency. Now, if you're new here, like this video, and top out also subscribe to the channel, hit the bell to get notified. And without further ado, guys, the very first thing is, I know for a fact, I'm not stupid, scammers are going to watch this video to find out, hey, how are they figuring this out? Here's the truth, guys, okay? If you're a scammer or you're thinking about becoming a scammer, my advice is don't do it. You know, crime does pay, but when it doesn't pay, the consequences are very real. So if you get caught basically printing money or trying to make a $1 bill into a $10 bill, you can basically get fined up to $5,000 to $50,000 or even 15 years in prison, or sometimes both. So you get the fine and you also get 15 years in prison. On top of that, also, the government makes it extremely hard. If you ever notice, scanners, printers, Photoshop, software, if you try to print money, it won't print it. Like, it will be like a halfway print. If you try to scan money, it won't do it. If you try to put money into Photoshop, it just will not take it, okay? Because basically, the government makes things very, very difficult. On top of that also, by the end of this video, guys, I will tell you the story about a guy that actually got away with it, okay? I'll tell you more about that later, so stick around to the end of the video. But yeah, overall, guys, I'll tell you everything. But yeah, guys, also, if you ever wondered, for example, Tommy, why is it we have so many versions of the same denomination? Why is it there's like a version from the 1950s of $5 bill, $20 bill, and why do they keep changing it, for example, every now and then? Like, why do we have a new $100 bill all of a sudden? Because in reality, guys, okay, what the US government basically does is whenever the counterfeiters basically get ahead, guess what? They basically change things up and then set them all the way back, okay? So again, it's just not worth it. Don't do it. It's so scammy. It's so slummy. It's just not worth it. And then 15 years in prison for printing out some money is just not my vibe. So please, please, please take this as a warning and just don't do it, okay? Highly strong recommend. And by the way, I have videos on my channel how to invest, how to make money, how to get jobs online. So many opportunities out there that do not include jail time. So watch those videos and don't watch this video try to figure out how to get away with how to print money and all that stuff, okay? Now, guys, the very first thing is, guys, okay, obviously, there are several ways to actually check for money to make sure if it's real or if it's fake. However, I'm going to tell you right now, when it comes to, for example, the first way you probably heard about is, hey, Tommy, I'm just going to go ahead and buy that pen with the iodine solution in it that basically reacts to the starch in the paper, which basically turns it yellow. If it stays black, it means it's fake. In reality, it's not true. Even if you go, for example, to the US government website, okay, and it shows you all the information, say, hey, using that pen with the iodine solution that turns yellow and black if it's not real is not a foolproof way, because the counterfeiters can basically wipe the whole like dollar bill with starch, and then it will have, for example, that same reaction. So that's not something you want to use, although it is a very simple way to actually get it done. I have a link down below if you actually want to buy those pens. However, one of the best ways to actually do it is if you have a business, or if you're constantly buying things or selling things to people that are basically strangers, the answer is just get a machine, a UV light machine, and that machine will automatically grab the $1 bill or whatever bill it is and basically scan it in and tell you if it's fake or if it's solid, okay? It's a very simple machine. It costs around $120. So if you have a business, it's probably worth it. Link down below to Amazon. However, if you do have a business, you can potentially just buy, for example, on eBay for a massive discount. But yeah, if you want to check it, very simple way to do it is the machine is a bulletproof way to actually get it done. And then lastly, one way we often do it is basically the watermark test. We grab the whole bill, we put it to the light, and we say, hey, there's that ugly face, right? The ugly face is right there. So yeah, that's how I check it. No, it's a great way too, don't get me wrong, but there are a lot of other things you actually want to take into consideration. That way you don't get scammed and you don't get finessed. So what are these ways? Well, here they are, guys. When I went over to the website, okay, by the way, link down below for the presentation and the PowerPoint and everything. So if you want to learn from it from the garments, then watch the presentation. The link is down below. So you fill the bill, you tilt it, and then you also check it with a light, whether it's a normal light or, for example, a UV light. The UV light will reveal a lot more than a normal light. I'll tell you more in just a bit. But first, let's start, for example, with the feeling part, right? Here we have $1, $5, $2, 50, 20, 10, 100, right? And in reality, this right here is fake money. So whenever I hold this money, the US bill has a certain type of texture. So when you hold this, you can basically feel no texture whatsoever. There's no character in this bill at all. I just don't feel anything, okay? However, it's like a smooth surface. And by the way, some counterfeiters try to make it basically very hard and harsh, not like that. When you hold, for example, a bill, right, you feel character on it. It feels like kind of like tough to touch, and whenever you try to like kind of like scrub it like this, you kind of feel all the texture there. And not just that also, but if you grab it and you basically right here, usually like on their whole like sweater right here, like on the sweater of it, when you use your nail, for example, and you rub it across like this, like you hear it right here. So if you can hear that, you can basically feel your nail going up and going down through the surfaces. The different surfaces right here, very fine, but you can always tell. So when you do this, you're able to actually feel the paper, feel the texture, and feel everything there. But if I do this, for example, with this right here, there's nothing there. There is no texture, there's just paper. That's the main difference there as far as like feeling it. Just the feeling, you'll always feel this unique texture. And by the way, you might think that, hey, Tommy, I don't know about that, right? But you've been holding paper, I mean, you know, money for such a long time that it's kind of like a double instinct. So whenever somebody gives you money and you kind of like feel weird about it, that's a red flag, okay? You'll feel it automatically because basically you've been dealing with it for so long. So yeah, don't ignore that feeling. When somebody gives you money and it feels weird, that's you saying like, hey, I gotta check this money just to make sure. Because me, when I checked that money, I knew something was wrong from the very beginning. I was like, okay, this is fake, okay? I can tell something's wrong, but I just didn't even know, okay? But yeah, if it sounds fishy, if it feels fishy, it probably is. So you want to check it completely. Now, the second test is going to be the tilt test, okay? Now, what does this mean, guys, okay? Every single denomination of money here, right, except for the $1, $5, and $2 bill, they'll have these brand new spanking little things right here. So right here, guys, okay? You guys see this right here? Like the $50 right here? Also right here you see $20. Here you see $10, and here you see $100 right here. Now this color is obviously copper, kind of like a yellowish color. But whenever you tilt the bill, it actually turns green. And right here I have a picture for it. But the way I tilt it is basically you grab it like this, right? Like this. You just tilt it forward. And then boom, it's gonna turn green. So like this facing you is like copper. When you tilt it complete like a 90 degrees right here, it turns green. Now I don't know if you guys can see right here, but boom, and when you tilt it, you can't really tell because it's a camera. When you tilt it, for example, you will see it actually turn green. So here, flat face, face to face, copper. When you tilt it 90 degrees like this, it turns green. And not just that, but also on your $100 bill, this is gonna turn green right here, but also this, there's like actually like a bell inside here, and this bell right here is also going to turn green. So look for that right here. So look guys, okay, let me see if I can actually do it right here. Boom, and then when you tilt, it kind of turns green right there. You can't tell, it's a camera, I'm limited here, but yeah, it turns green. So check for that. $100, $10, $20, and $50. Although you cannot see it, for example, on these denominations right here, like the $2 bill, $5, and also $1. It's just not there, but here it actually is. Now, that's one thing with the tilt. Now, there's also another tilt feature, or security feature, actually on the $100 bill. So when you go on a $100 bill, guys, you can actually see, for example, this ribbon right here inside of the actual paper, right? This blue ribbon right here. Now, when you look closely on this ribbon, you will see that basically, you see like those $100 bills right there, like $100. And when I shift it like this, it kind of like moves. You see that? Yeah, you can see that for sure. It's moving up and down, up and down. When I do it like side to side, like this, you will see it kind of move. Yeah, you see? Moving. You see it actually goes like opposite ways. So you have bells in here, and you also have, for example, the number 100 in here also. So look for those two features right there with the tilt on the $100 bill. This right here has so many security features, it's not even funny. However, number 3 is basically shine a light on it. Okay, so right here is my cell phone. A very simple way to do it is basically grab your cell phone flashlight and turn it on. Okay, pretty simple. That's all you want to do. So what are you looking for? Well, I call these the ugly faces. Now, honestly, the only one that does not have this is basically the $1 bill, because nobody cares about it, honestly. But every other denomination actually has it. Well, the $1 bill and also the $2 bill. And by the way, I think this is fake. I don't know. But in reality, the old money back then, it was so easy to counterfeit because basically, hey, look at it. It's just so easy, no texture whatsoever, no crazy security features. It's nothing here, okay? But the new bills are a lot more difficult. But yeah, when you shine a light on it, usually right here on every single bill, you're gonna see a very ugly face in my opinion. So let me see right here, put this right here, and you already seen it, right? And when you shine the light on it, you see that ugly face. And you gotta make sure that ugly face actually resembles this face right here. So right here, Benjamin Franklin, and right here is Benjamin Franklin's twin brother, the ugly brother right there, okay? You'll always see that. That's on this bill right here. Now this right here is a fake bill, right? So look at this. When you put it on here, what do you see? You don't see nothing, and the light is shining, but you don't see anything. When you tilt, nothing. When you check the ribbon, nothing is happening with the ribbon either. It's just completely fake. And by the way, this is intentionally fake, okay? Because when you check right here, it says, hey, motion pictures only, right? But a fake bill is not gonna have any of this stuff here. It's not gonna be that obvious. So just make sure you know all of this stuff. So again, if I check the $5 bill, for example, it doesn't have a face, but it has a big $5 watermark right there. So boom, there you see it. The big $5 watermark right here. And also on this side also has a bunch of little $5 bills right here, as you guys can actually see. So that's one thing. That's just the watermark test. And again, when you check $20 bill, you will see Jackson here. I think this guy was like a terrible person. I don't know. I don't remember the history, but terrible person, I think. But yeah, Jackson right here, when you shine it on it, boom, there is Jackson's ugly brother, twin brother right here on the side, which is ridiculous. This is crazy. But yeah, it does resemble him, so this is real. On top of that, when you have the $50 bill, You have here Grant. By the way, am I the only person that does not know all the president's name? I don't. I know Benjamin Franklin for sure, but I don't know all of them, honestly. But yeah, when you check it right here, there he is. Grant is right here with his ugly face right here, okay? That's one way to check it. Again, when you feel it, you will feel the side of it. The money has a certain texture to it. And yeah, and then also, the test with the light will show you a lot more. But that's not the only security feature on it. So overall, $5 bill will have something different. But $10, $20, $50, $100 will always have a resembling face in accordance to who is here on the front. You can't have a $100 bill with Grant's face there. Doesn't make sense, okay? So verify those things also. But overall, there's also a security tag or an ID or a little ribbon on it, okay? And it's actually black, and you never really get to see it at all. But I will show you today. So when you grab this light and you scan it around, you should see the security ribbon on the $50 bill. It is on the right. So check this out, guys, okay? You will see it right here. Let me scan it, and boom. You see that right there? That little like black light going across? Well, that says right there, it says US $50. US $50, US $50. That's what it says right here. Right here. See? Disappears right here. When I shine the lights, you're going to see it. Boom. Right there. And then also on the $100 bill, it's also there. Obviously, on this side, boom, it shows up. See? Right there. No light, doesn't show. Light, it does show. Also on the $10 one, also has it. No light, doesn't show. With the light, it does show on this side right here. Well, where am I? Yeah, right here. See it? Boom, boom, boom. And then also, the $1 bill just sucks, but let's see if it actually has it. I don't think it has it because it's just like not even worth it. Yeah, it doesn't even have it. So yeah, but yeah, every other donation actually has it except the $1 bill. And also except the $2 bill, which is basically just trash. It's just a classic, but it is just complete trash. It's so easy to basically print this out and be like, hey, this is real, but are you really gonna do like fake with this stuff? Okay, so that's the entire thing. So you have, for example, the faces with the watermark and also the little black ID, which will say a unique number. So if it's on the $5 bill, it will say US $5. If it's on the $50 bill, it will say US $50. If it's on a $100 bill, it will say US $100 bill. But not just that, guys, okay? That's basically what they told me, right? But also, if you shine, for example, a UV light, which I don't have, unfortunately, they will all light up in different colors, okay? So basically, that little band I showed you, right, which is basically on the side, right, like around like right here. Remember the black thing right here? Well, in reality, on the $5 bill with a UV light, it is actually going, and by the way, you can actually see it when you do like the whole light test like this. So you see it right there, but it would actually shine blue with UV light on the $5 bill. On the $10 bill, it's going to shine orange. On the $20 bill, it's going to shine green with UV light. Believe me, it's true. I have a picture right here. Boom, show it, Danny. And then also $50 bill, it will shine yellow. $100 bill, it will shine pink. You know, pink is fine. Don't worry about it. But yeah, it's going to shine pink. That's basically how it works. But not just that. They didn't mention this, but I did notice this. But yeah, people don't know this. But if you check the $100 bill, and you grab, for example, a needle like this one or anyone out there, there's also another test you can actually do on it. It's basically this ribbon. Check this out. This right here is fake. You know it. And by the way, when you feel it, it also feels thicker. I don't know how to explain it, but it does feel thicker. This right here is just like, it's slim, it's nice, it's hard, but not too hard. Pause. Sounds weird. But yeah, when you take this right here, guys, look at this, right? It's fake. Nothing's happening. Tommy, you're crazy. Nothing's supposed to happen, right? Nothing's supposed to happen. But yeah, check this real $100 bill. When you grab a needle and you put it through here, boom, it actually goes through the entire bill like this, through the ribbon. When you check right here on the top, so there's like 3 sections right here, put it through here, and also put it through the top right here. Let me see. Boom. Look at it. Okay, right there, guys. Okay, look, it actually goes right through there. That's one way to also test it. This is actually very hard to do on paper. So that's also a way I always test it. Now, do I always have a needle? No. What I always have is SIM card opener, or if I'm a guy or a woman with earrings, I can always just grab my earring and just take it and then just put it through there. Yeah, it actually goes through. Great. So yeah, overall guys, to summarize here, you have feel the paper. So does it feel real? Okay, does it feel real? It sounds crazy, but it's just like subconscious thinking by this point. And when you feel it right here, feel right here. Can you scratch it? Can you feel the texture? Okay, great. It feels real. And when I touch it, it feels hard, but not too hard. It doesn't feel too heavy. And by the way, this also feels super heavy, by the way. But yeah, that's the feel. And you also have the tilt. Does this right here, and also, for example, the bell on your bill, does it turn green? Does it go from copper to green? So when I do this, yes, it does turn green. I wish I could show you guys. Let me see. Let me see if I can actually show you guys. Does it turn? Yeah, there you go. See that? As it goes like boom, like that's green right there. And look, yellow. Yeah, see? Green, yellow. Green, yellow. That's the tilt I wanted to show you guys earlier. So yeah, that's the tilt. Boom. And it's also the tilt with the $100 here. So when you check it again, boom, you see all those numbers actually changing up and down, going opposite ways, and then side to side. I don't know how to do the side to side, honestly. But yeah, see, it goes up and boom. So it just goes opposite way. When you go like up, it goes side. When you go up, it goes sideways. That's the idea. It's awesome. And then you also have, lastly, you shine the light on it. You have, for example, the watermark here. And you also have, for example, the ID tag. Usually that's going to be, let me see, on over here. It's going to be on this side right here in $100 bill. So yeah, you look for all those things. The ID is right here. And also the tag with the ugly face is usually going to be right here. Easy to do with, for example, just like a shine. But again, if you have a business, don't do this. Just buy the machine and call it a day, because you're not going to be doing, oh, let me see. Okay, ugly face, check. ID, check. No, just get a machine, put it in, boom, you're done. Everything's a lot more simple. Now, for context here, guys, okay? If you made it all the way to the end of the video, good luck. You found out how to test it. So you have feel, tilt, and also shine the light on it. But overall, I want to tell you the story about a guy that figured out a way to actually crack the code. I actually saw this whole video on Vice, and I got on my second channel called The Tommy Bryson Show. So if you want to watch that video, go watch it on the Tommy Bryson Show channel. But the idea is that this guy actually found out that basically, if you guys remember, there used to be these yellow pages. This is not yellow pages, like a book, right? But if you guys remember the yellow pages where it basically had, for example, all the phone numbers in the world on that little book, yeah. So basically, a guy found out that basically using a pen on that paper actually made it turn yellow. So that's why that pen test is not that great. The government says also, don't use a pen test. It's not that great. You can't trust it. Use everything else. Feel, tilt, and with the light. That's going to give you a lot better of a chance. But that pen cannot be trusted. So the guy actually figured that out. And he basically ordered a bunch of blank papers from that company. The people actually made, for example, the phone book, the yellow pages. And he basically made a bunch of fake paper bills, right? And because it felt like it was very good, by the way. And also, with the whole pen thing, everything was fine. The UV technology did not exist back then just yet. He actually printed something like around $2.5 million. And then he got caught, went to jail, but they never found around 1.5 million. He said after he got away, like he got out like 10, 15 years later, he said, well, I don't know what happened to it. But, you know, his face shows that basically he got away with almost like $1 million in fake money. Did he use it? I don't know. I don't know. But the point is, don't just trust that pen. Use all of the tests. The feel, the tilt, and lastly, check it with your light for the ID, the ugly face, and also feel that little texture on the coat that you have. That's awesome. I'll see you guys tomorrow, though. Comment down below. Did you actually learn something here? Did you not? And by the way, the feature that actually turns it, for example, green to copper, whatever it is actually I think it's called change in ink or something like that. That's what makes it like this. But also, that's not all. There's also the features I can't talk about in this video because basically I will go too much into detail. But overall, they also change the time. The time used to be, for example, I think like 4 p.m. and now it's like 10 a.m. So there's a lot of little things that they actually do to basically make sure the counterfeiters can basically never keep up. So yeah, keep up with that stuff, guys. Overall, simple test to check it out. I'll see you guys tomorrow. As always, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you're notified, and comment down below a story. Did you ever get scammed or almost got scammed? Tell me the story. I want to find out, because basically you know mine, now I want to know yours, okay? I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks as always. On top of that, also, if you want to DM me on Instagram, TommyBryson, or if you want to call me. The link is down below. Schedule a free call with me between 12 p.m. Eastern to 2 p.m. Eastern. And on top of that, also, here's more content, and right here is also more channels. Subscribe over here also, guys. See you guys tomorrow, and as always, peace.